Now,
I believe she'll be offered shortly and ready to give the address.
we last saw Martin Clunes back in the summer when he came in to talk to us about that amazing documentary about horses, which was so beautiful.
Very, very good.
And man's relationship with horse and the history of the horse.
And you're at it again. You're at it again. Animals. You see, I can understand the horse thing.
Yeah.
It was classy. I fell in love with it. It was all beautiful, whatever it is. But now you expect me to like what?
Manta rays. Yeah. They're not so cuddly, are they?
Oh, that's like something from a sci-fi film, that is. Now,
I did have a worry when they said, did I want to do this? And I thought, well, yeah, because it'd be so interesting, but I wasn't sure how I'd relate to them in the way because they're not fluffy or cuddly, but they are stunning. They have a kindness of eye, like a horse has a kind eye.
Should we,
not like a shark, sure.
First?
Yeah, here's the eye.
Just close to Hanifaru is what's known as a cleaning station, where mantas regularly linger in ones and twos to be cleaned by shoals of small fish. Today, I'm just going to try snorkeling here. I do get to see one small manta, named Squirt by Guy, but only briefly.
Oh, just saw one. Quite distant. They didn't hang around long.
Now, I actually could recognise a thing of beauty there, which obviously wasn't you getting out of the water.
You're just saying that.
No, but what it was, when I was a kid, and you're about the same age as me, did you ever watch a programme called Voyage to the Bottom of the Sea?
Yes,
Irwin
yes.
Allen.
Ding.
Yeah. Oh, amazing. Underwater submarines. You wouldn't have been into this. But,
I just recognised the ding.
they had a pod within the submarine which was shaped like a manta. And just when I saw that there, it all came back to me, that the technology, what an amazing machine.
Just beautiful. And I think Jonathan Livingston Seagull enjoyed being a seagull. I think they love being manta rays. When they have this feeding frenzy and they do these barrel rolls where they just sort of go round and over and over and over, and they swim in squadrons like hurricanes. And I think there was one I swam with in a big tank in Atlanta. Nandi, who was rescued, and she seemed to enjoy the sensation of the bubbles on her tummy from the divers' things. She'd go rolling them.
But they're incredibly graceful. The thing is, are they dangerous?
Not at all, no. Completely benign. Absolutely charming. And sadly a bit under threat. There's a market in the Chinese believe if they take the gill rakers out that filter the water and dry it and powder it and eat it, it'll filter their blood in some way.
So they're under threat then?
Yes, unfortunately, they're safe in some waters. The Maldives, where that was, there's no trade in shark parts. But
was this a fascination for you? Did you say, I want to go and swim with manta rays,
yes,
particularly, or just diving generally?
Well, no, diving makes me nervous. Well, I used to do it for pleasure, and then I did it in Scotland, and it all I just got, like a big girl, I just got scared and I had a bad mask and had to be sort of taken to the top.
So sort of panic attack?
Just complete panic attack,
Because you had trained as a diver.
Oh, yes, yes, I'm certified, yes. And I had to... we had to go every day waiting to find them because they're quite elusive. And I sort of gradually got over it, but I thought, oh, I'm never going to like this. It's always and I get through my air quicker than anybody
I think we have got a clip, because I know you had to overcome, you had to overcome the whole thing, that you'd had this bad experience.
Yes.
And I think this is you going into the tank with the manta.
Oh, that was my first
dive you've done.
Yeah. One big breath.
What are you doing? Oh, sorry, I think I pushed ballet show. Ballet diving.
Could have pushed me in.
This is my first dive since I had a panic attack whilst diving off the coast of Scotland 3 years ago. And to be honest, I'm bricking it.
You all right? Relax, catch your breath. Relax, relax. Take this out. Okay, nice enough.
But getting to swim underwater with Nandi is a real thrill.
Once you did overcome that fear and you got back into diving,
yes.
What did that feel like to be with those creatures
just
around
great,
you?
actually. And funny enough, actually, when we got to them feeding, when they finally did turn up, on our last day of filming, they did all show up. When they're feeding, you're better off just snorkeling anyway. And I'd been out there at a different resort. We always go on holiday in the Maldives, and that was sort of half the thing because we used to go in February and they were never there that side of the Maldives at that time of year. And I'd often heard about them and never got to do it. And we went and we did it, and our favourite resorts in Ibufushi were having a birthday party. So after I'd finished filming, we went off for the birthday party, and my girls were able to come out, and completely unbeknownst to us, we went on a snorkeling trip and went out to the mantas, and so and Emily sort of goes, "Daddy, I've got a new favourite animal." Oh, God, there go the
We're going to be able
stables.
to see all of this. This is not in January, 6th of January.
That's right, yes.
Thursday, 6th of January, 9 o'clock on ITV1. It's amazing you as a personality, you know, increasingly you're being associated with animals and nature programs. Is this tied into this big life change that you did? You gave up being a city boy, you took this massive gamble, you fell in love with this farm, didn't you?
Yes, I suppose so. Yeah, maybe it is. Maybe it is. I mean, I'm genuinely fascinated and passionate about, well, certainly starting with our animals. We got so many.
Well, I saw there was a drama on Monday night, I think, on BBC One called Accidental Farmer, by the girl that found herself.
Oh, I recorded that. A friend of mine wrote it.
It's very good. Very good.
Oh, great.
And I was thinking about you. You're sort of accidental.
She's a neighbour of ours. Yes, we are. Yes, yes. It wasn't a plan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So how's the plan working out?
What? 14 horses, 50 ewes in top. Well, yeah, it's got to build a land.
Two new
regrets?
foals you've bought.
Two new foals, 2 Clydesdale foals have come down from Scotland, yeah.
You wouldn't
Not
change
a regret,
it?
it wouldn't change it for the world, no. No, I couldn't. I mean, but, yeah, I never saw it coming.
And therefore you wouldn't have seen this wing of your career coming as well?
No, I'm a lovey. You know, I dress up. But yeah, but they're great. They're such good gigs. I get the places I go and the people I meet.
You are doing a bit of lovingness though on Christmas Day on the it's just
Oh,
the
yeah,
David Williams
actually.
and Matt
Yeah.
Lucas.
Oh yeah, I thought that, yes.
This is called Come Fly With Me, and they play all these different characters
They do.
all set in an airport.
Yes.
So where do you come into this?
I was thrilled. I was going to do a day on it in a sketch, and then my Manta schedule kind of closed up, and I couldn't do it. But I don't know if it's a grudge or there's some residue of me there, but I don't know what it is.
Yeah, you get to mention lots
I
of
gotta
people in
mention.
airports who want to touch you and feel you and whatever, but you're going to get that on Christmas night from the two lads.
Even though you weren't
Come
there,
Fly With Me, 10 o'clock
on BBC One.
Speaking
That's
of
very
Christmas,
funny.
can I just say, if any of your viewers are stuck for a Christmas present, my Horsepower DVD, A Man and His
Yes.
Dogs, The Islands, you know, what
It's all
says
there.
Happy Christmas
They're
better than me?
Indeed. But could I ask you this question? Do you rap?
Yes, I do.
Do you?
Not in a street styly,
No.
but with paper and sellotape.
And you're
yeah.
good at even with hands that big?
Yes.
Can you do ribbons, curly ribbons?
I can do it
Yeah,
all
you
with the back
see?
of the scissors, yeah.
So it's no
I think
excuse that
it's
men
unnatural
aren't.
for a man, if you ask me. Something,
Well, you don't
something
float.
That's you being a thespian does that. All the best. Happy Christmas, Martin,
Thanks for
to you
having
and
me. And
yours.
to you.
Very
Have
good.
a
And the
great
family
one.
and
Christmas
all
on the farm.
animals.
Christmas on the farm.
Excellent.
And Christmas is just around the corner, and if you think you might be feeling the pinch come the new year, if you've overspent a little, I
Get a
never do that,
DVD.
do I?
One of my DVDs.
We've got a great competition.
I'm Martin Clunes. I was born to behave. I'm Martin Clunes and I'm supporting Save the Children's Born 2 campaign.